right, what's up everybody? Mr. Mira here, and today we have another download and install software video. This time we're going to be going through and getting the newest version of IntelliJ Community Edition. Hopefully you have already watched the Git and Amazon Corretto download and installs. It's best to watch them in order so that by the time we get to this IntelliJ, and then in the next video for IntelliJ when we go through the settings, we already have the other software ready to go, so we can just find it so everything will work together smoothly. Again, this is for Mac only. If you want a Windows install and download for IntelliJ Community Edition, I will link that video. You can go watch it if you have a Windows machine. This one here will just be for the Macs. So let's get started. We are on Google. We're just going to search up IntelliJ. It's going to come up. The first website is going to be jetbrains.com. That's where we want to go. And then once that page loads up, we want to click on the blue download button. It will automatically recognize that we have a Mac, so it will give us the right file to download and work with. So we're simply going to click on the download button. We want the Community Edition. We don't need the Ultimate Edition. If you do the Ultimate Edition, you get a 30-day free trial. Then I believe it starts asking you to have an account or pay or things like that, and it starts prompting you for these things. Not that that's bad, but we don't need it. So we're going to stick with and only worry about getting and using the Community Edition, which we don't get those prompts for an account or to purchase or anything like that. So I'm going to click the download button. It's going to come up with a link to download. You can see 772 megs, so it could take a little bit here to do its download for us to then go and install. So don't worry about it if it takes a little bit. It is a large file, you can see there. So you also might need to make sure you have enough disk space, hard drive space on your machine to be able to have it working smoothly there. So once it is downloaded, we're going to go to the downloads folder. I'm going to click on it, and then we're going to walk through and do our install. Now, I believe I have removed previous versions of IntelliJ on this machine, so hopefully I don't get any strange prompts that you all might not get. I'm hoping that I see everything that you all get to see. What we're going to do here is we're going to drag it and drop it in because it's that easy on a Mac. I don't know if I actually dragged and dropped. Okay, it looked like I did. So it's 2 gig install there it's going to do. So again, big file. Make sure you have enough space to make sure that you can handle 2 gigabytes with that install there. Pretty quick, so I don't have to cut this video either. So now that it's installed, all right, let me exit out of that. How do I want to do this? Let's do IntelliJ. So command space to bring up the spotlight search. I'm going to start typing in IntelliJ as you saw there. Going to bring it up there. So I'm just finishing up the install. I want to get us to the same spot that we ended the Windows video in so that we can get into the settings in the next video for that. So make sure you follow along with the remainder here to get through the other options that we might have to go through here. I said options like 5 times there unnecessarily. Now this video is starting to run long, and this is where doing it live without any kind of script can really become weird. All right, so yep, that's fine. We're going to open it. Cool. Don't care about notifications actually, so that's whatever. All right, so when you get this, all right, do not import settings. Even if you have a previous version of IntelliJ, I always like to start with a clean, fresh slate. So I'm not going to import any settings there. I'm going to just hit OK. Let it have its little splash screen moment. And then we will be presented with this window, which is where we left the Windows side as well. So this is where we want to end the video here. Now, what I recommend is that you go and watch the creating a GitHub account videos next. Creating an account and getting invited to the organization. They will be linked for you on the website where you can see them. I'm not going to link them in this video because the video is going to be public, so not everybody needs to have access to those two. If you don't have a GitHub account and you're just watching these videos as part of the general public, then I recommend you go make a GitHub account, because the next couple videos we're going to be linking up GitHub, setting up some different things in IntelliJ, and then working through a practice project using GitHub and downloading it or cloning it from GitHub and then doing add commits and pushes. So if you want to be able to follow along with that, go sign up for a GitHub account. It is also free. But if you need to be invited to the organization, you will have links that walk you through that process specifically. So go watch those and then go and watch the IntelliJ Part 2 video where we go through the settings. But until then, Everybody, have a week.